Grab a tissue before you see Shiloh Jolie Pitt after her transition. The offspring of celebrities are often delivered directly into the public eye. Shiloh Jolie Pitt, the first biological child of Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, has received greater attention than any other celebrity child. From the moment of her birth, the media and public have been interested in her, following her life, appearance, and process of growing up. Shiloh has evolved significantly since her birth. Starting as a cute toddler, Shiloh soon developed a boyish style with short hair and baggy clothes. In more recent pictures of the now teenager, you'll be surprised to see that she dropped her tomboy wardrobe for a way more feminine style, contradicting all the rumors and suppositions made about her in the media. Let's examine the life and evolution of Shiloh. The first pregnancy. Brangelina and their two children already enraptured the public, but when Pitt and Jolie announced they were expecting their first child together, their fame skyrocketed. The public went absolutely bonkers, which was somewhat predictable. Nevertheless, this enthusiasm appeared to persist to this day. Due to the public's insatiable desire for Brangelina photos, the couple traveled to Namibia for Jolie to give birth. It was a means for the couple to flee the public's fixation with their child. A reveal for charity. Although the couple decided to extend their stay in Namibia to protect their privacy, they were unable to completely avoid the American press. Some admirers were concerned that infant Shiloh would remain concealed indefinitely, while others believed the couple would make an agreement with a media entity when they were ready to release photos. This proved accurate, as the family reached an agreement with Getty Images. Getty photographers were given access to the family and the newborn in exchange for a substantial quantity of money. Instead of keeping the money for themselves, the couple contributed it to a charitable organization. The assumption that the public would lose interest in newborn Shiloh after the publication of photographs was erroneous. In fact, the infant became so prominent that a wax replica of her was created for the Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. The curator of the Wax Museum, Janine DiGio Acchino, stated that Shiloh was already a cultural icon at just a few months of age. Clearly, the American public was infatuated with Brangelina's newest offspring. Growing family. With the birth of Shiloh, the Jolie Pitts became a family of 5. But Jolie and Pitt decided to continue to extend their family, this time through another international adoption. Only 1 year after the birth of Shiloh, the stars adopted a 3-year-old Vietnamese child. With Pax's adoption, the family expanded to include 4 children and 2 parents. Brad became Pax's legal guardian upon their return to the United States with him. Media obsession. After her family released the first photographs of Shiloh, the media's infatuation with her only increased. The public debated whether she inherited her mother's or father's attractiveness. Jolie once quipped that Shiloh's blue eyes and blonde tresses would make her the family pariah. Another pregnancy. The Jolie Pitt clan expanded beyond 6 members. Jolie made headlines again when she revealed that she and Pitt were expecting their second child. When she revealed they were actually expecting twins, fans went wild. On July 12, 2008, the births of Vivian Marceline and Knox Leon occurred. Similar to their sister's delivery, Knox and Vivian's birth also garnered media attention. $14 million was paid for the first photographs of the infants. Like father, like daughter. As they did with Shiloh, Jolie and Pitt kept their newborn twins away from the cameras. Consequently, the media continued to cover Shiloh, who was now a toddler. With her blonde hair and blue eyes, she resembled Pitt greatly. They even shared a similar facial structure. Images of a young Brad Pitt are frequently difficult to differentiate from images of a young Shiloh. When the Jolie Pitt children were in the public view, they captured the attention of the camera. On the red carpet, Shiloh frequently wore a petite suit like her father, while her sisters preferred to wear elaborate gowns like their mother. Even though Shiloh was only an infant, her hair was styled similar to her father's, so it wasn't surprising that rumors began to circulate about her masculine appearance. Androgynous looks. It's no secret that the media will do anything to make money, and periodicals soon discovered that publishing articles about Shiloh's appearance and linking it to Jolie's parenting abilities generated a great deal of revenue. Life and Style published a particularly cruel headline in 2010, "Why is Angelina turning Shiloh into a boy?" The reporter included an interview with Focus on the Family, a conservative Christian organization, which stated that allowing children to act androgynously would have future consequences for the child. The public did not appear to appreciate the child's incessant scrutiny, and it rejected the notion that Shiloh should be compelled to wear more feminine apparel. Sparking controversy. One organization, the National Center for Transgender Equality, spoke out against Focus on the Family statements. They issued a statement challenging the notion that forcing children into gender stereotypes at a young age is in their best interests. In addition, they asserted that the world will benefit from children whose interests extend beyond what is expected of each gender. In an interview with Vanity Fair, Angelina Jolie defended her daughter's androgynous fashion sense, but her comments ignited rumors that Shiloh may be transgender. Jolie stated in the interview that Shiloh preferred to appear and behave as a male. She claimed that Shiloh viewed herself as one of the brothers. However, it's essential to observe that Shiloh was still an infant. She might have been going through a masculine phase rather than being transgender. Growing publicity. The discussion surrounding Shiloh's gender identity never subsided, and other luminaries joined the conversation. Amber Rose, a model, uploaded a photo of Shiloh on the red carpet with the caption, "How stunning is John Jolie Pitt? He was born into the ideal family." The hashtag #TransKids and "Love Your Kids No Matter What" and "Support" accompanied her post. It was implied that Shiloh was outwardly transgender. Rose received criticism for this, particularly because she intervened in a situation that was unrelated to her. Seeking attention. It was speculated that Shiloh's fashion choices were motivated by her desire for more attention. This speculation was fueled by Jolie's admission that she has to make an effort not to neglect Shiloh's requirements. She stated that the 3 elder children, Maddox, Zahara, and Pax, were born into challenging circumstances, whereas Shiloh was born into wealth. However, this does not imply that Jolie neglected her daughter. Separation. Pitt and Jolie announced their separation in 2016 after more than a decade of marriage. Divorce and separation create additional hardships for children, and Shiloh's circumstance was not improved by them. Fans were understandably intrigued as to why the 2014 wed couple decided to divorce 2 years later. There were reports of a physical altercation between Pitt and their 15-year eldest son, Maddox, at the time. During an altercation between the couple, Pitt reportedly assaulted Maddox, who was attempting to defend Jolie. Pitt has denied these allegations, and those who know him intimately corroborate his claim that no physical assault occurred. An unexpected inquest. Things continued to deteriorate for Pitt, particularly after photographs of him relocating out of the family residence were published in numerous media outlets. Even worse, it was reported that the FBI and the Los Angeles Department of Child and Family Services were investigating how Pitt treated his children. Fans appeared unable to reconcile Pitt's public persona with what appeared to have occurred behind closed doors. Ultimately, however, Pitt was absolved of all allegations following the conclusion of the investigation. Affecting the family. No child is immune to the effects of parental divorce or separation, but among the Jolie-Pitt children, Shiloh appeared to be suffering the most. A family acquaintance told Radar Online that Shiloh had changed since the separation. The acquaintance added that the 11-year-old did not comprehend why Pitt could not go on family vacations to Disneyland. The situation became even more complicated when Jolie filed for sole custody of their 6 children. Due to their tender age, the children had no say in the outcome of the custody dispute. Shiloh was especially close to Pitt, so Jolie's decision was likely difficult for the child. The hardest impact. Numerous sources close to the custody dispute have informed the media that Shiloh has suffered the most as a result of Jolie's custody dispute. Star, a tabloid, reported that Shiloh informed Jolie that she prefers to reside with Pitt. It must be a relief for Pitt to learn that his daughter's allegiances remain unwavering. In a strange turn of events, it appears that Jolie's antagonistic attitude may be working against her. One judge alluded to the possibility that her behavior could result in her losing custody entirely. A future interview? According to reports, Shiloh is sick of hearing her parents argue. One source even suggested that Shiloh may be willing to go public with the news of the situation. According to reports, the young girl wants everyone to know that she and her siblings still adore and want their father in their lives. Shiloh appears to have wanted to discuss this situation for some time, particularly in light of Jolie's most recent attempt to portray Pitt negatively. Nearing the end. The custody dispute has lasted seemingly forever, but there may be an end in sight. Things appear to be marginally calming down, and it's possible that the divorce and custody dispute will be resolved amicably. After all, Jolie has attempted quite a few methods to separate her children from Pitt, but so far none of them have worked. Shiloh remains loyal to Pitt, and Pitt continues to be involved in his children's lives. Gaining influence. Shiloh is no longer the 2006 infant who had to be concealed from the paparazzi. As she grows older, her opinions will unquestionably carry more weight than when Jolie and Pitt initially announced their separation. New paparazzi photographs of the once boyish young girl reveal that she's now maturing and becoming an adolescent. In them, Shiloh has longer hair and appears more mature. We are confident that she'll be an outstanding young adult. And while Shiloh has been thrust into the spotlight due to her renowned parents, some children of celebrities grow up unaware of their parents' fame. This was the case for Liv Tyler, who grew up unaware that her father is the renowned Aerosmith vocalist.